Is that you?
Yeah, that me.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, she got Bye. Get out. Go. Get out.
In a high-profile handbag heist at a Balenciaga store in New York, approximately $94,000 worth of luxury goods were stolen. Law enforcement has now arrested 4 individuals involved in what is believed to be an organized retail theft ring.
When she went into the store, she asked about a pair of shoes, and when the clerk went to get those shoes, the 4 co-conspirators rushed in.
The heist took just 24 seconds, with one suspect distracting a clerk while the others rushed in. After the theft, a high-speed chase ensued, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour, eventually leading to arrests.
So it is kind of scary, and the fact that this has happened now makes me wonder if I should even walk in there.
I probably saw 50 to 80 people in like ski masks, crowbars, like a bunch of weapons.
The group faces felony charges, and methamphetamine was discovered in their getaway vehicle, resulting in additional drug charges. This incident is part of a concerning trend of organized retail crimes, with cities across the country grappling with similar incidents, ranging from smash-and-grab robberies to coordinated thefts targeting luxury stores. In the Santa Clarita Valley, a trio of thieves attempted to use distraction and sleight of hand to steal jewelry from a store, raising concerns about an organized crime ring targeting small businesses. The same group is believed to have stolen a $40,000 diamond ring from a different shop the previous week. The store employees recognized the suspects, who were seen lingering around the jewelry case. However, the clerk's alertness and the store owner's swift response spooked the thieves, preventing the theft.
I was really shocked, honestly. I was dumbfounded. I had no words. I can't believe that, they're continuing to do this to small businesses and continuing to, take what doesn't belong to them.
The suspects, speaking with an Eastern European accent and previously posing as Italian tourists, left the shop but were trailed by the store owner and captured on surveillance footage.
We're offering a $1,000 reward for anyone that gives information leading to the capture and arrest and charges to these individuals.
Authorities are offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of these individuals, as there are concerns they may target other small businesses in the Santa Clarita Valley. A suburban beauty supply store fell victim to thieves on a busy Saturday afternoon, with thousands of dollars in products stolen. The Ulta store was hit by 3 masked suspects, who were caught on video scooping up expensive perfume and placing it in black trash bags. The stolen products were valued at more than $10,000. The incident was captured by a shopper, Eddie Finch, who filmed the chaos as the trio fled the store.
Just standing there, alarm goes off, I turn and look, I turn to my sister, I say, look, she gets out the way, and I just immediately pulled my camera out and started filming it.
Meanwhile, police are working with Chicago police to investigate similar thefts in the area.
Working with them to try to gather any leads we can as to where this group is and where they're selling the stuff, because way too much for personal use.
Additionally, an Old Navy store located one door down from Ulta was also targeted by thieves a few hours before, involving the theft of $1,300 worth of children's clothing by 2 women. Detectives are exploring leads and connections between the 2 incidents. In a recent incident in Fairfax County, 4 individuals are being sought by the police for allegedly smashing a stolen car into Smoke Bazaar, a smoke shop in Springfield. The suspects, who appeared to be young, committed multiple crimes, including stealing 2 cars, breaking into the business, and making off with $200 worth of merchandise. Despite the damage caused, the owner quickly had the window fixed.
Appear to be young, maybe juveniles who committed this crime, and this crime is more than just one crime. We have individuals that stole 2 cars, individuals that broke into a business and stole merchandise. That's a lot of damage. Unfortunately, an owner who has a business he's trying to operate, and a lot of damage and some property that he's going to have to try and recoup. I can't think of the last time something like this has occurred. But certainly it's unique.
Authorities are investigating possible connections to other recent burglaries involving smoke and vape shops in the area. On a Monday afternoon, a suspect entered an Irvine jewelry store, appearing nonchalant with sunglasses on. The employees initially didn't suspect any wrongdoing. However, as the suspect engaged in viewing jewelry on the counter, he used the distraction to his advantage and managed to escape with the stolen items. Fortunately, law enforcement was able to apprehend the suspect, bringing an end to his criminal activities. A bold thief targeted a smoke shop in Ferndale, going behind the counters to steal both products and an employee's wallet. Despite the audacious act, the shop owner decided against pressing charges, motivated by a desire to help. Surveillance footage captured the thief's actions as he discreetly took synthetic urine and later returned for an employee's wallet containing nearly $300.
He was nice enough at first, just asked a bunch of questions, kind of almost seemed like he was feeling out the place a little bit. Finally, when he kind of asked me about something, I hadn't realized that he had already grabbed what he was asking me about. Soon enough as a couple more customers came in, diverted my attention, he made a beeline for my jacket, grabbed the wallet, and then just kind of said his goodbyes and booked it out of here.
Extremely humbled that his family cares enough about him to actually contact us and try to make the situation right. If we can get him into a rehab facility first over jail, that would make us much happier.
The thief's family later reached out, apologizing and revealing struggles with addiction. Moved by this information, the shop owner chose not to escalate the situation legally, provided the stolen items were returned. A man in a blue hoodie entered a store, initially appearing as a regular customer. However, he quickly revealed his true intentions by brandishing a knife and demanding money from the store clerk. The situation took an unexpected turn when the clerk, undeterred, pulled out an even larger knife, making the robber's weapon seem like a mere letter opener. Faced with this unexpected response, the man hastily made a run for the door, realizing he may have underestimated the situation. In a peculiar attempt at disguise during a GameStop robbery in St. Mary's, Georgia, a 22-year-old named Carrie Hammond chose a unique approach. Instead of opting for a traditional mask, Hammond wore a transparent plastic bottle bag over his head, hoping it would conceal his identity.
One thing is for sure, this was not the plastic bag for Smart Water.
However, the unconventional disguise failed miserably, and the local police department even found it amusing. They shared the surveillance video on social media, inviting the public's help in catching the suspect, with a lighthearted comment about stopping laughter. During the late hours, two masked men executed a daring heist by stealing a JCB vehicle and crashing it into the Barnum Co-op with the intention of stealing the ATM machine. The criminals rammed the vehicle into the front of the store to access the cash machine. However, their plans were foiled as alarms alerted the police, who arrived promptly. Caught in the act, the individuals tried to make a hasty escape but were unsuccessful.
I'm going to back down! I'm going to back! You're under arrest for theft of motor vehicle criminal charge! You don't have to say anything for the main on your defence if you do not mention one question for which later will lie in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
Subsequently, the police arrested them and took them into custody. The perpetrators now face legal consequences for their attempted theft. The security camera caught a youthful individual entering a Temple smoke shop carrying a weapon in his right hand, pointed downward at his side. The event took place on February 28th around 7:13 p.m. The young man approached the counter, handed a drawstring bag to the clerk, and demanded it be filled with vape products from the display case. Unfortunately, the clerk had no other choice but to give him the vape kits as he saw the weapon in his hand.
So what we have is a case out of Tempe. This is a smoke shop off of 77,000 South Kyrene Avenue. It's this gentleman that we have on the screen. It's a Hispanic male, very young looking. He actually goes into the store about an hour before he commits this armed robbery, checking out the merchandise, talking with the store employee, leaves on his bicycle and comes back, like I said, about an hour later with the handgun in his hand and robs this store of about $1,500. Yeah, absolutely. It's he never points it at the clerk, which is always a good thing. We anticipate this happening a lot with different convenience stores clerks, and we always give them the same advice. Just follow their directions, follow their orders, give them what they want, and then let the police department do all the investigation and find this person late. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's selling them, whether he's selling them on the street or he's selling them online. He's definitely trying to get some money for it. So because it's a very good quality picture, he's got a very unique characteristic in his face. We know people in Tempe area are going to recognize him, and we ask that the community give us a call at Silent Witness, 480-WITNESS or 480-TESTIGO. So we're looking for a Hispanic male, very young looking, heavier set. He was wearing the black shirt and blue jean pants. He did come to the store on a bicycle, so he may be known to the area of 7700 South.
Subsequently, he left the smoke shop with vape kits valued at over $1,500. Surveillance cameras captured a dramatic scene as a group of 7 masked individuals forcefully entered Motorsports Nation in Seekonk. Their target was high-value dirt bikes, each valued at around $10,000 with precision. The thieves cut wires, dragged away 9 dirt bikes, and left a trail of debris. Intriguingly, 2 of the stolen bikes were later discovered abandoned in the middle of Route 6, close to the entrance of Seekonk Square Plaza. Salesman Mateo Martinez emphasized that the thieves specifically aimed for the more expensive bikes. This unfortunate incident marks a recurring challenge for Motorsports Nation, as a similar theft occurred just weeks ago, resulting in the loss of 5 bikes.
December last year, they took 5 dirt bikes, very similar operation. They knew exactly where the bikes are. A lot of boarding up, security tape on the windows, so we've overall probably spent $50,000 to $60,000. It's definitely frustrating. I know the owners are spending a lot of money, and it just seems like, oh, after all this, happens again.
Adding to the concern, Martinez revealed that another Motorsports Nation location in Connecticut faced a robbery the previous night.
Definitely getting more aggressive, more risky, or to us it seems more risky, but to them it just seems like another shop that they're going to hit. Today was almost like a repeat of the exact same story. Happened December last year. They took 5 dirt bikes, very similar operation. They knew exactly where the bikes are.
Martinez shared the personal impact of this morning's hit, expressing frustration at losing bikes, some of which customers had eagerly awaited for 6 months due to pandemic-related delays. Seekonk police did not even catch the robbers, as the robbers made a successful robbery. A guy was caught in the act of robbery, and when confronted, he provided someone else's address and named 2 individuals who supposedly sent him.
So who robbed me?
Trayvon Wright.
And who else?
And Kylan.
You trying to pay me with this, right?
Yeah, they sent me on the mission.
Whose
Trayvon Wright.
Instagram? They sent you what?
They sent me on this mission to come do this right here.
To rob me again, right?
Yes. Trayvon Wright and Kylan. I don't know his last name, but that's his last
Who's
name.
the dude that was with you?
Oh,
Who was in the passenger seat with
That's
you?
my homie Elijah.
Elijah. The address you gave me, whose address is that?
That was just an address that they sent us to. They made they dropped us off.
Oh.
The police is looking for you, bro. I know the police. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
And the police got you. They got you, bro.
It remains unclear whether he was telling the truth or attempting to shift blame onto others in an effort to escape responsibility for his actions. A daring couple hatched a plan for a heist. The man entered a store and swiped a large box containing expensive electronic items, all while being recorded by a vigilant woman. He swiftly dashed to the parking lot where his companion awaited. Both loaded the hefty box into their car without a hint of shame, clearly captured on camera.
Call the cops. It's a male with a big box. Oh! Why you guys do that, man?
No, what's the point?
Why you guys get a job? No, don't get mad. You're stealing.
We need more money than all you guys.
I'm stealing. That's why I work. Do you work? Take his license, please.
However, their scheme hit a snag. As they prepared to exit, their car's tire collided with a metal object. Despite managing to escape momentarily, their luck ran out when their car inexplicably stalled again shortly after.
Yeah, he would explode.
It seemed like karma was hot on their trail. 3 burglars launched an attack on Town Square Jewelers in Rockville. Concealing their faces, they forcefully entered the store, smashing display cases to seize valuable jewelry. Once they had taken what they wanted, they swiftly fled the scene. Currently, on the run, the suspects remain at large, and the owners are relying on law enforcement to apprehend them and bring them to justice. After pilfering from the store, this individual was about to make a quick exit, only to realize the doors were locked. Caught off guard, frustration set in, and the person became visibly angered.
You was in here stealing. We wasn't stealing. Yeah, you was. You come up to me up here and you was a dumb. Why you can't get out?
Do it again. Linebacker that hoe.
I ain't back.
Linebacker that hoe.
Caught your. No, you're. You mad as. Okay, why did steal? They ain't got no proof. They ain't got no proof. I had to put it in my pockets out in the room. Yeah, I bet.
Amused by the situation, the employees chuckled at his predicament and promptly called the police. Imagine executing a shoplifting plan in broad daylight with friends, only to face betrayal. A woman entered the store, snatched some Nike clothes, and sprinted to the parking lot. However, her attempt to open the getaway car door failed, and to her dismay, the car began to speed away.
Is it?
Hey, stop, Daddy, stop.
Desperate, she chased after the fleeing vehicle, but her efforts were in vain as an officer apprehended and arrested her on the spot. In a daring act, a robber targeted a store, filling a bag with his desired items. However, his escape plan hit a snag when he realized the door was locked. Frantically, he tried to force the door open, but his efforts proved futile. Undeterred, the determined robber resorted to breaking the glass door to make his escape. One can only hope that he will be apprehended and held accountable for his actions. An elderly woman shoplifted at Walmart, discreetly concealing stolen goods and casually making her way towards the exit. However, her attempt was thwarted when an observant employee caught her red-handed.
This is Winnipeg's old lady's elderly stealing right from Walmart, who steals and doesn't even care about anything. She's leaving all her goods behind. She's stealing it all. Oh, she's leaving her goodies, and away we go. So, this is what Winnipeg's become now. So, she's now getting tackled for goods. She must return back to her purchase. She's now robbed and stole from Walmart. Back to her goods. She's been caught red-handed. And this is Winnipeg St. Vital Center. She tried making a clean getaway. Even with her walker, she couldn't get away. Okay.
No, I'm actually very serious.
You're not on there, so get out of the picture.
Stop it.
This woman resorted to a shoplifting tactic, concealing stolen items under the covers of her baby's stroller. Attempting to leave the grocery store unnoticed, she was intercepted by an employee who exposed her deceit. In a desperate attempt, she erupted into a total meltdown, demanding the employee move out of her way.
Dude, let me talk to your manager, bro. Stop blocking my way, bud. That's false imprisonment. That's false imprisonment, bro. You're making me uncomfortable, bud. That's false imprisonment. Don't touch my stroller, bro.
Can you open that up?
Don't touch my stroller, bro. Don't touch my stroller, bro. Let me talk to your manager. Excuse me. Where's his manager at, please? He's like blocking my way, bro.
Can you open that up?
No, I can't actually.
Yes, you can. Can you put your face mask on?
No, I don't have any. I just put him right there.
So
He just
you
said,
already
"Give me
get some
that."
back, so now you already...
Listen.
Oh my God, where is your manager, bro?
I got you on camera taking stuff out,
What?
so it's already shoplifting.
If you don't let me know, bro. But my it's my
the truth.
my
Open
there's
it up.
nothing else in there, bro. Look.
Open it up.
Nothing.
Open it up.
Oh,
Trying to act
maybe
like you
one
had a baby
more.
in there. More.
I just
Take
got
it all
in
out.
this store.
Then bring the rest of it out.
There is nothing else in here.
You
Look.
saw everything.
Why don't you
Open it
look?
up. Take the cover
Why
off.
don't you just look?
Take the
I'm not
cover
doing
off.
all that.
Take the cover off.
I'm not doing all that.
I'm gonna snatch it off soon.
Oh my God.
It's on camera. Go ahead.
There is nothing under here.
Okay, move it. Move it.
Oh my God. It's
Yes,
a banana. Banana. Oh, banana. Oh, good what? A banana. Don't touch my bruh. First of all.
Despite the confrontation, the employees successfully retrieved the stolen items. For the first time, the culprit in a theft wasn't a person, but a monkey. Yes, you heard it right. A monkey made an unexpected visit to a jewelry store. The owner, perhaps trying to be accommodating, offered the monkey something to eat. However, the monkey's mischief didn't stop there. To everyone's surprise, the monkey boldly opened the store, leaped onto the counter, and did the unthinkable. It skillfully opened a drawer, grabbed some money right in front of the bewildered employees, and made a hasty escape. One can't help but wonder if this monkey was trained to carry out such daring exploits. In a distressing incident captured by surveillance video, Captain Fish Collectibles on Foothill Boulevard in Tuhunga experienced a devastating violation of their livelihood. In a mere 5 minutes, 3 individuals stole over $1 million worth of products, including sealed hobby boxes, loose boxes, shelf cards, and even pairs of Kobe shoes.
Sealed product with hobby boxes, as they're called, loose boxes on our shelf, cards, even a signed pair of I think Kobe Bryant shoes.
The burglary unfolded in the early hours of Sunday, March 19th, as the perpetrators backed a truck through the front window and efficiently carried out their heist. By the time the police arrived, the burglars had disappeared, leaving the business owners in a state of shock and devastation. The shop, celebrated for its competitive and limited collectibles, stood as a pride and joy for the owners and their business partners who had been curating their collection for over a year.
Been very on edge because what we built here was like a pride and joy, and it was really violated. For the most part, it's very competitive and it's very limited as far as supplies go. So it's very difficult. So something like this happens, it's kind of hard to recover right away. I wouldn't say so. As far as inside staff and other employees are for sure out of the question. As far as a previous customer, possible, or someone that just walked in to scope it out.
Expressing a deep sense of violation, the owners highlighted the challenges of recovering immediately from such a substantial loss.
The products can be replaced eventually over time, but the emotional damage from it is going to take some time for sure.
On their Instagram page, they posted a list of missing items and raised concerns about the possibility of an inside job. A guy tries to rob a bank by handing a demand note to the teller, but the security system stops his plan. In a hurry, he runs towards the exit, but struggles to open the door. Unaware that it's a pull door, he mistakenly thinks he's trapped and waits for the police as if surrendering himself. It takes an elderly lady entering the bank to show him how to open the door. The situation is so absurd that it could be mistaken for an advertisement for a door manufacturer.
Better and have the customers feel safe that they're leaving those really expensive, nice cars with us, in our hands. So it is pretty frustrating that some people are just coming in, grabbing and just destroying other people's property.
At a 7-Eleven in Toledo, the store owner, Jay Singh, noticed a young man on camera raising suspicions as he appeared to be putting items in his pocket. Singh, alert and proactive, directed an employee to call 911 while he confronted the young man at the counter.
He said, "Oh, I will put it back." I said, no. Put everything on the counter. I want to see what all things you have in your pocket.
Upon questioning, the young man revealed that he was taking the items to feed himself and his younger brother, as they were hungry. Touched by the situation, another customer in the store offered to pay for the young man. Instead of involving the authorities, Singh decided to show compassion.
And why are you doing it? He said, "I'm hungry. I'm stealing it from myself and my younger brother." I said, "You need food? I'll give you food. That's not the problem."
Understanding the immediate need, Singh filled a bag with food for the young man for free, ensuring he could provide for himself and his brother. Even though the cashier had the 911 operator on the line, Singh decided to hang up, choosing empathy over legal actions.
There's no point in doing that because he's a young kid. That will go on his records that he was a thief. He cannot do anything in his life. He will not get a good job. He will not. This is not going to solve his hunger problem.
A witness to this heartwarming incident, Cedric Bishop, was deeply moved. In addition to the free food, Bishop also gave $10 to the young man.
I just thought it was, real amazing. Posted on Facebook, it was like over 1,000 shares. Brought tears to my eyes, honestly.
It's basically our Indian culture that if you give food to a hungry person, that's considered God will bless you for that.
This incident serves as a reminder that kind and compassionate people still exist in the world. After shoplifting from a Family Dollar in Charlotte, a man attempted to make a quick escape, but vigilant employees courageously confronted him, making an effort to retrieve the stolen items. Despite the employees' determined intervention, the man fiercely resisted, managing to escape with the stolen goods.
Brother, you think I'm playing? Hey, bro, you better go, bro. It ain't working, bro. Hey, bro.
Kudos to the employees for their commendable effort in trying to prevent the theft. Hopefully, the authorities will apprehend the individual and he will face the consequences of his actions. In Stockton, California, a man entered a 7-Eleven and began filling a trash can with merchandise. The employees attempted to stop him, but he ignored them and continued with his theft.
This is not good, bro. I'm telling you. This is not good, bro.
Hey, let me get a swisher though. Can I get a strip? Hey, can I get a swisher? Let me get a swisher.
Back up. Back up. Put a gun on this.
Hey, just let him go. There's nothing you can do. But it's nothing you can do. It's like they're not gonna do nothing. You just have to just claim you have insurance. You have insurance?
What?
Did you have insurance?
You ain't got insurance.
No, it hurts you.
You better not.
Nothing you can do though. There's nothing you can do, man, until you call police.
Stop playing.
Ain't nothing you can do, man, until police come in.
Move. Watch out, mama.
Don't.
Watch out, boss.
Ain't nothing you can do, man.
In an effort to prevent the theft, one of the employees resorted to beating the thief with a stick until he began crying. Another employee sternly advised him not to steal again.
Okay, no more. You know no more. No more come here, right? No more come and do that, right?
Please,
brother, please. I'm your brother, right? No more do this, okay?
I got you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, let him go.
No, please.
Please, no, brother. He had a problem with you?
Yeah, bro.
He owe you a lot of money?
How many you know?
He owe you a lot of money? Do he owe you a lot of money? He owe you a lot of money? Let him go. Please let him go. Come on.
I can't walk.
No, you can. Let's go. You better walk tonight.
I can't.
You better walk tonight. You better walk tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Don't come back here no more. Okay? Don't do that, okay? They
Bro, can I get a soda?
please. Man, what kind of me? And you do this? So, no. Okay? Hold on. Hey. Just be cool, man.
The incident raises questions about the use of force to deter theft, prompting a debate on appropriate measures to handle such situations. Just before midnight, an organized crime gang targeted the Trent Valley Post Office in Litchfield, wreaking havoc across the Midlands by stealing ATMs from various locations, including shops, businesses, and hospitals. The gang employed cargo straps to secure the ATMs before using powerful vehicles with false plates to haul them away. Attempts were made to cover their tracks by tampering with cameras. The Midlands Police, however, launched a major operation to apprehend the gang, particularly at the QE Hospital in Birmingham. Following a raid, a van used by the gang was pursued and eventually recovered after being abandoned. It was revealed that the gang conducted reconnaissance before their thefts. Ringleader Craig Matthew was caught sizing up a train station cash point at Rugby and later, the gang successfully stole ATMs from Warwick Hospital and a Spar in Chelmsley Wood, despite a failed attempt at Booker's Cash and Carry in Birmingham, where the gang confronted security guards. Forensic evidence, phone data, and surveillance footage from their reconnaissance missions led to the arrest and conviction of 5 men. Craig Matthews received an 8-year and 7-month sentence. David Bradley, 5 years. Kenneth Bourne, 6 years. Shane Stasavljevich, 7 years and 2 months. And Charlie Ward, 5 years. A group of thieves attempted a brazen smash-and-grab robbery at a Louis Vuitton store. Despite the store staff's commendable effort to intervene and stop them, the security personnel proved ineffective. Regrettably, the thieves managed to escape with stolen merchandise. This audacious act occurred in broad daylight, highlighting the boldness of individuals who engage in criminal activities even in the presence of a sizable crowd. 5 individuals boldly entered Ghibli's menswear in Denver, seizing expensive Canada Goose coats before making a swift exit. A violent confrontation ensued, with store staff attempting to thwart them, resulting in injuries to an employee in his 60s who was reportedly struck by a hanger. The perpetrators, caught on camera, left in a getaway car.
My employees and I just grabbed the coats, ripped them out of their hands, and they dropped, a few of them dropped them.
It was really scary, especially afterwards. I saw him walk off with a neck brace and put in a stretcher.
I tell everyone, just let them go, don't get hurt. But my employees are so loyal to the store. I'm loyal. It's like my home. So when somebody comes in and they invade your home like that, the way they did, and just charge out with merchandise, it's only reactive to try to stop them.
Thanks to the efforts of the staff who managed to capture a photo of the car and its license plate, the police successfully apprehended the suspects in Lynn. All involved individuals are facing charges, including larceny of over $1,200, and some are also charged with assault and battery. In a daring attempt, a man tried a smash-and-grab raid at a Chinese bank using a sledgehammer. Despite the bank having bulletproof glass, the determined individual persisted. The CCTV footage captures his efforts as he struggles to break through the tough security glass. Eventually, he manages to create a hole large enough to squeeze through. However, upon entering, he realizes he can't access the money. To make matters worse, he finds himself surrounded by citizens eager to deliver justice. The commotion attracts nearby residents, leaving us to ponder the extent of his determination and its consequences. A daring group of thieves orchestrated a heist at 2 sporting goods stores within a 1-hour time frame. Employing a car to forcefully enter, the suspects targeted the weapon department, attempting to access the weapon cases. However, their efforts proved futile as the cases remained securely locked. It appears that their criminal endeavors did not yield the intended results. The incident raises concerns about the increasing audacity of such criminal activities. As of now, no arrests have been reported in connection with the heist. In a shocking incident captured on the footage, a group of masked thieves aggressively attacked the front door of Knoll's Power Sports in Windham around 4:30 on a Saturday morning. Using rocks, kicks, and pulls, they created a hole large enough to gain entry. Once inside, the thieves employed bolt cutters to sever cables and stole 4 dirt bikes. Described as young men in their late teens to early 20s, the 6 suspects fled the scene before officers arrived, indicating premeditation.
Obviously staked the place out. They knew what they were getting into. They think they're stealing bikes. They're stealing people's paychecks. This is a low inventory situation. We hardly have any inventory to sell, and they're stealing what little we have.
General Manager Kurt Grenier expressed frustration, noting that this was the second time Knowles had been targeted in less than a year. The stolen bikes and helmets, along with the earlier incident, resulted in significant financial losses. Grenier emphasized the impact on inventory, highlighting the need for increased security measures.
A second time, in total, we're probably looking at $100,000 between both hits. We got better cameras, better security, but these guys, they're in and out, they're prepared. They know what they want when they get here. They're on a mission. They've hit every dealer that I'm aware of, from the Connecticut border all the way up to Maine.
He urged the public to remain vigilant, offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrests of the perpetrators. A man enters a local savings bank in the Audi district of Chongqing, China, wearing a mask that immediately terrifies the two female tellers. He proceeds to attack the thick security glass with an axe, creating a chaotic scene. After relentless attempts, he manages to crawl through the damaged glass, securing some cash for himself. However, the daring act takes an unexpected turn when, just as he's about to make his getaway, the police catch him with one leg out. CCTV footage reveals a criminal group employing a digger to forcefully extract 2 cash machines from the wall of a Tesco Extra in Kent, making off with over £200,000. The digger's claw is seen tearing apart the building to access the cash machines, causing approximately £40,000 in damages, as reported by Kent police. 2 individuals from the group, responsible for a series of similar cash machine thefts across Kent, have been sentenced to a combined total of more than 16 years in jail. At Ulta Beauty and Hampton Roads Crossing Shops, Suffolk, 3 women orchestrated a theft, making off with $11,000 worth of merchandise. The well-planned event unfolded on a Monday afternoon around 3 o'clock, as captured on camera. After stuffing their bags with stolen items, the alleged beauty bandits left the store and fled in their getaway car.
Basically a lookout to a certain degree, and then, as I said, you could tell they were concentrated effort as far as working together. They certainly knew what areas to hit to get the items with the highest dollar value. Very crowded store. Someone saw something, whether it be those individuals themselves possibly getting into a vehicle as they were leaving, that type of thing. That's the type of information that we're certainly looking for.
There's nothing in there worth like $200. I mean, $11,000 is outrageous. Like, they'd had to have grabbed. It's unfathomable for somebody not to notice, a customer or a person working there.
Shoppers were taken aback when they learned the significant value of the stolen goods. 3 men executed a bold robbery scheme to steal an ATM machine. Arriving in a truck, they secured a rope to the machine in the back of the truck. With a powerful push from the truck, they successfully ripped the machine out of the wall. Quickly loading the ATM onto the truck bed, they made a swift getaway, completing the entire operation in just 2 minutes. At a premier nail supply store in Marietta, 2 female suspects executed a brazen theft during lunch on September 19th. After pretending to be customers, they fled with about $600 in merchandise. The store owner and cashier chased after them and captured the incident on multiple surveillance cameras. Astonishingly, one of the thieves returned to retrieve her forgotten phone, containing her driver's license. When confronted by the owner and cashier, she demanded her phone back aggressively. The situation escalated, leading to violence as the alleged robber threw the owner to the ground and roughed up the pregnant cashier.
People work as hard for their money, and I don't think that it's okay for you just to demand free things.
And when people just come in and steal from them, I just don't think that it's right.
Despite the theft being of lesser value than the phone, the suspects were later located about a mile away, still in possession of the stolen property. The criminal gang, based in Ryle, orchestrated a series of ATM heists in the north of England and Wales, targeting 15 cash machines. Their modus operandi involved pumping gas into the ATMs and igniting it to cause an explosion, successfully stealing £418,500. The members of the gang include Michael Cash, Lewis Merkin, Philip Clark, Ryan Wilson, and Martin Goldstraw. The gang was apprehended by armed police while attempting to target a machine in Oldham, Greater Manchester, in February. All members are now awaiting sentencing. In this incident from Calgary, Canada, 2 armed robbers armed with a pickaxe and tire iron attempted to hold up a convenience store just before 5 a.m. on August 17, 2017. However, the courageous clerk on duty didn't back down. He fought back, single-handedly tackling both robbers. At one point, he successfully ran out and locked the criminals inside. It took some time for the robbers to realize they could break the glass door, but by then, the police were already on their way, ensuring that justice prevailed. Store employees caught a man red-handed shoplifting, promptly retrieving all the stolen items from him and alerting the police.
Police are now, so we're stupid to nick from here. Yeah?
Very stupid. You better mate,
Yeah,
out.
very funny. Yeah, go on.
Shout your mate, because he's
Yeah,
been
'cause
nicking as well.
He's been in a long time
What's
like
his
you,
name?
so.
What's your mate's name? Yeah, give him a shout. What's your mate's name?
You don't get the police,
Really,
mate, they're right in there.
Anything else? Anything else?
Are you? You got something there?
Come on.
Something in there?
And
Pockets?
something else in there, look.
Inside your jacket pocket, too. Is that it?
Is that everything?
You keep that.
Do you want to your mate down? 'Cause he's not leaving with the stuff. What's his name? What? Marius. Marius.
Shortly after, officers arrived on the scene and handcuffed the man, ensuring he faced consequences for his actions.
Yeah, that's fine. Get your stuff, mate. Is this all the stuff that you've been trying to get? Yeah.
You got any idea, man?
I've got a mate in here with him.
Coming in back with us in a minute. Where's his mate?
I don't know. I've called him to tell me don't work for him.
Where is he? Show me what it looks like. You right here?
Yeah.
This one's still in the store.
Yeah, he's not around. But at this moment in time, you're being detained. Okay? Hand that for me.
A guy entered a store carrying a bag, discreetly placing items into it. Unbeknownst to him, his every move was captured on camera. As he attempted to exit the store without paying, the vigilant employee, who had been monitoring him through the camera, apprehended him and successfully retrieved the pilfered items. A woman attempting to leave the store with stolen items in her bag was caught by an employee. A struggle ensued as the employee tried to retrieve the bag from the woman.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For me.
She's still in the shit.
For me.
You got a lot of stuff in
Please.
She stole a lot.
Not than that.
Police is coming now.
This stuff don't belong to you. I play with you. I have my bag for you. You're my bag.
Then come here.
You're my bag. I'm not.
Why he don't just call?
Look. Hello.
Oh no, she got like
She got some liquid and everything in her.
Look, your cat's already died. It's just like it's trying to get out of the window and shit.
What's his name?
Engaged in a tug of war, the employee persisted until successfully making the woman return the stolen items. On a snowy night, a determined group of thieves executed a mission to steal a cash machine in Birmingham. Using a stolen vehicle, they forcefully rammed the store to snatch the ATM. The thieves secured the cash machine by tying a strap around it and dragging it away using the stolen cars. Witnesses promptly alerted the police, and despite the challenging snowy conditions, officers arrived within minutes. Attempting to flee, the gang encountered a setback when the cash machine came loose and was left lying on the road. Taryn McCauley, driving one of the cars, rammed 2 police cars before. In a bold and brazen act, 2 masked men armed with axes targeted a pawn shop, showing no regard for customers or anyone else in the store. With determination, they headed straight for the display cases, ruthlessly breaking them with their axes to snatch valuable items. The audacity of this robbery raises suspicions that these perpetrators may be linked to other similar incidents. It's a stark reminder of how robbers seem to be growing bolder with each passing day, unafraid to carry out their actions in broad daylight and disregarding the presence of others in the vicinity. In an attempt at theft, a man entered a jewelry store armed with the intention to steal. Equipped with a heavy object, he aimed to break the display case, but things didn't go as planned. Despite repeated attempts, the display case remained intact. Frustrated, the would-be thief's efforts were interrupted when an alert employee caught him off guard. Realizing he had been discovered, the man hastily fled the scene. Fortunately, he left empty-handed. On the night of May 31st, under the cover of darkness, 2 cars pulled up at a cigarette store in Richmond. One of the thieves attempted to break the glass with a tool before the group forcefully entered the store. Some of the burglars were already equipped with empty bags. Once inside, they swiftly cleared the shelves, dumping whatever they could lay their hands on into bins and what appeared to be a bedsheet. In a mere 15 minutes, they managed to make off with 500 cartons of cigarettes. Sonny, who runs the family-owned business that has been open for about 30 years, described this incident as the biggest hit they've ever suffered.
So many businesses, they run out of the business or they're moving out from the city because of the non-safety, Nobody feels safe. Like, I don't even feel safe here anymore. I don't know what's going to happen next. They can come in the daytime, they can rob me, they can do anything. Yeah, because I see every day, I hear every day something happening in this neighborhood. They break into those houses because 2 days before that, the cop came here, the police, they told me they're looking for the 2 cars. It's like a 7-8 guys in it. Same group, that's what he said.
The manager revealed that the thieves also took off with the safe, containing an estimated $20,000 in cash. On the same night, the culprits also broke into the doctor's office next door. Sonny's family immigrated to the U.S. from Afghanistan in pursuit of a better life, only to have their hard-earned success jeopardized by this unfortunate event.
Okay, so what they did, they took all the cigarettes from these shelves, because this is all new order, we ordered everything. So we come from far away to work here, to live. Like I say, $100,000 not easy to cover. It wants the government, the city of San Francisco to pay more attention, for businesses, for safety of people, businesses, houses, all around, because we are the taxpayer,
The thieves made off with what would typically take the store about a quarter of the year to make in sales, resulting in the family spending thousands of dollars in replacements. In a daring heist at the Nisa store in Hatton, a group of men deployed a digger to smash and grab a cash machine from the wall. Striking in the early hours of Thursday, August 3rd, the gang used the digger to obliterate the wall. Once successful, they lifted the cash machine onto a waiting trailer attached to the back of a 4x4. Officers arrived at the scene just as the gang began their escape. One audacious thief threw a metal bar at the officers before making a swift getaway. The brazen nature of this heist adds to the growing list of bold criminal activities in the region. In a daring heist in Dungiven, Northern Ireland, a group of masked men struck in the early hours of April 7th, stealing an ATM from a garage. Using a stolen digger from a nearby construction site, they tore the machine out of the wall before vanishing into the night. The audacious operation took less than 4.5 minutes, marking the 11th time the gang has pulled off such heists in recent months. Their level of audacity is truly beyond imagination. A woman accompanied by her child was apprehended by an employee after shoplifting and attempting to leave the store. The employee promptly called the police, and upon the officer's arrival, the woman tried to feign innocence, claiming she had not yet exited the store and intended to pay for the items.
My phone's second home. I was supposed to be back up in half an hour. Here's all my money to buy everything. I have receipts. I promise you, I was going to rebuy everything because I'm pissed. I'm sick. It doesn't matter at this point. I did not leave the store.
Yeah, we pass off on the sales, so.
I did not leave the store.
You have somebody for your child.
Yes, if I can get home.
No, it's not going to happen.
I don't have my phone. How are you arresting me for shoplifting when I did not leave the store?
Don't have to leave the store.
But listen, I have the cash to pay for everything. I have the cash to pay for everything.
Be quiet.
I am not leaving without paying for anything.
Did I tell you to be quiet?
Well, you don't understand. I've never been arrested. I don't shoplift. I'm upset.
Oh, well.
I figured, okay, well, I'll keep shopping. They never showed up.
Be quiet.
I did not leave the store.
I asked you a simple question. Okay, leave me right there.
But anyway, I did not shop. That's my purse.
Do you
That's
have?
my purse. Please don't throw my purse.
I asked you a simple question. Okay?
I did not
Now.
take anything. My husband has money. I have
Okay,
money.
where's your husband at?
He's at home. My cell phone is at home.
Okay.
I have the cash.
Well, I'm
right
sure
here.
I'll be able to make a phone call to your husband to come get your son. Okay?
He lives on Harbor Drive still?
Yes.
But you know her.
But what I don't understand is how can I be arrested for shoplifting when I didn't take anything? I figured if I'm going to be stuck here all night, I'll go ahead, rebuy everything, take it off home.
See the register over there?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm not leaving. I'm not going to go outside.
Register over there. That's the register. All right?
I didn't leave with the register though, so
That's the register. Get it out of jail. That's the register. All right. Do me a favor. Take any calls, baby. I'm going to make phone calls.
Mom, we're going to stay with your son.
Come on, let's go. Now make it work for yourself, okay? For now, right wing. The watch on our arms ours. Just to begin with, it's something.
Unconvinced, the sheriff proceeded to arrest the woman and contacted her husband to arrange for the child to be taken back home. A woman was casually exiting the store with stolen items when a vigilant store employee began following her, recording the incident. Despite the employee's insistence that she return the stolen items, she remained defiant and even claimed that the employee would be the one going to jail.
This girl just stole this stuff, threw it at me.
Your hand is yours. You didn't even let me. Hi, but you didn't let me leave the store with those. You kicked me
You
out
wanna
before
know?
I could even leave the store with those.
We got you on mall
You
camera.
want me on the camera right now, dude?
We got you on the
You wouldn't
camera.
even let me walk out the store
pulling
and
this out of
purchase
your
those.
bag.
You don't take $100 bills? That's bull. Sorry,
Is that all you got?
You could go to jail for that.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, because you should have a pen to mark money.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Not my fault.
Now you're trying to lie to me?
No, I'm finding you.
Where are you going?
I'm going home. Where are you going?
I'm following you wherever you
Did you
go.
ask permission to record me?
Freedom
Did you?
of press,
No,
I
you
can do whatever I
didn't.
want.
You know what? Right there, you go to jail for that. It's not a felony, misdemeanor, but you can because you didn't ask my permission.
All right.
No one stole anything.
What's
So
this?
What in your hands? Who
Ma'am,
gets it in?
we have you
Sir.
on camera handing it to me.
Yeah, because you wouldn't take my money, so I'm not going to walk out the store with those.
You just walked out of the
How
store.
did I walk out? Like, you are not
Ma'am,
logically.
we have you in the mall
logically
hallway.
think about what you're talking about. You logically, okay? Quit following me. You were scaring me. Do you even know, like, anything? So why
I know
would you
you
follow
stole,
a female?
and you're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail because that shit, those are in your hands, not mine. Can you
We
leave
could
me
check
alone?
the camera.
Please, thank you.
We could check the camera.
A peculiar turn of events, indeed. A guy swiftly grabbed a car battery from a Walmart store, making a dash to run away with the battery, all the while fully aware that he was being recorded.
Hey, go get a job, man.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. I might have better luck if I just call him right now.
Yeah.
If they don't put me on hold.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done recording.
A guy boldly leaned in through the drive-through window to pilfer money from the register. However, after this audacious move, he found himself unable to figure out how to extract cash from the register. Despite his best efforts, he eventually gave up and walked away empty-handed. A guy was caught off guard by vigilant security officers while shoplifting.
Oh, it fell off. I'm gonna shot, mate. Now the shot, mate. It's up with the full. There's another one. I'm going to bring out the second one. We've got another one as well. Bring out the second one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, go on, Bob.
Yeah, I love
Send me
it.
that. My name's Lee.
Hey, move out of the way.
What?
There's a pump.
Get it. You ain't. I haven't got nothing. Get away from me.
Love it.
The team efficiently retrieved all the stolen items from the individual, showcasing their effective response to the situation. A woman attempted to shoplift from Starbucks and walked out unnoticed, but a vigilant citizen caught her in the act. Asserting a citizen's arrest, he informed the woman that she was under arrest.
Excuse me. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
You can't, because I work for the government, but thank you very much.
Okay. You're under arrest.
Despite her claims of working for the government and resisting, the citizen notified nearby officers about the shoplifting incident.
I'm going to follow you till a police officer shows up. Officers, she shoplifted from Starbucks. If you take her to Starbucks, they'll confirm that she stole something from Starbucks. She shoplifted from Starbucks. We can confirm with Starbucks afterwards.
Here's another incident where a woman nonchalantly walked out of a store with stolen items concealed in her bag, only to be confronted by two vigilant employees. Despite their efforts to recover the stolen goods, the security officer proved largely ineffective.
I dropped everything. No, you didn't. You dropped everything. Man. No. You're going to come in. You're going to come in now, or the cops are going to come. Okay, but I dropped everything. So there's nothing. Go. Let's go. No. Yes. Let's go. I dropped everything. No. Give me my stuff. No. I dropped everything. No, you did not. Come on. Yes, I did. Go. You got my stuff in the bag. Yes, you do. No, I don't give you my stuff. Really? You just give me the merchandise out of your backpack and you can go. Really, look. I dropped everything. Let go. I dropped everything. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah, it's back there. I really did. Look, I really let it go. Hey, no. Let her go, Cindy. Cindy, let her go.
The employees eventually called the police, but before law enforcement could arrive, the woman fled the scene, leaving behind her bag and the pilfered items. An individual entered a store wielding a knife, threatening the clerk, and attempting to force open the cash register. Failing in the attempt, he resorted to lifting the entire register, but karma intervened as he accidentally dropped it. Undeterred, he persisted, carrying the register to another room, successfully extracting money and stashing it in his bag. However, his escape was foiled by a locked exit, and law enforcement awaited him. Unable to find an alternative route, he abandoned the stolen items and surrendered to the authorities. A young person was caught stealing from the store, and someone recorded the incident. The store owner warned the young individual, stating he would call the police. In a plea to avoid law enforcement involvement, the young person asked the owner not to involve the police.
Don't touch my phone. What? Don't touch my phone. You're a thief. Who you talking to? You're a thief, man. You're a little thief. You're a little thief, man. You're a thief, man. You're thieving cans, look. I'm putting this on YouTube, bro. You're a thief. You look a thief. I'm a thief.
Boy, here. Well, all the time you've done it, it's in the camera. Yes. I got whole month.
You just tried to thief my phone as well.
No, I didn't.
I got you in whole month in the camera. You sit down in there. I call the police now.
I'm sorry, dude.
I don't want to show the police. No, I don't want, because you've been doing it for 1 month.
Please, I haven't.
Yes, I need to speak to your parents as well.
Please, please, please.
Don't say that.
For
you know what? You don't need to do
I
that.
won't come again, please.
No, it's not that.
My parents never give me any money.
Whose fault is it?
Please.
You make a bad habit of it.
Please, I won't come again here. I swear I'm
It's not that. It's not that. You got a bad habit.
I won't come again. I swear. You can see me here. I won't come again.
Yeah.
You can
So
see me. I won't
you know what? Come here.
again.
You'll do it somewhere else.
No, I won't. I swear down my mom's life.
You
I swear
understand?
down my mom's life. I don't mean it.
The owner presented a choice. Either the young person could call his mom, or the police would be notified.
You doing it's bad habit. You want to go to prison in this age? Yeah. So what are you doing then? Why are you stealing these things?
Stick to your books, man.
Yeah. Get your mom and dad here. You're gonna get your mom and dad or call the police. No, you got a choice. Yeah. When?
They'll come. My mom's at work. My dad's is at work as well tomorrow.
Yeah. So you have to wait for the police then.
No, my mom might be home
Wait
because
for
she's
the
taking
police.
my sister.
Let me call the police.
She's taking my sister.
All right. That's what you in the yeah.
Well, you got any other family that can come?
What do you mean, please? You're doing for
my
you.
mom's at home. My mom's at home because she took my sister today.
Ring up.
What? I don't know her number, but I'll get her from the house. When you see me come here, I'll get her from the house.
Do you think I can find your house number?
Yeah, you can. I know you can.
Yeah.
Because I knew.
Because I asked few people. This, you know this boy. I've sold them the film. Yeah. One of your friend gave me the address as well. As soon as you don't get your mom here, I'll be knocking your door, speaking to your dad. Yeah. And I'll be reporting the police because I got your tape here in the office. Where are you going to bring it?
I'm going to bring my mom today, right now. I'm going to get her from the house.
Go and get it.
Opting to bring his mom immediately, the owner decided to let him go. A guy entered the store with the intent to steal. After grabbing what he wanted, he headed towards the exit, only to find that the door didn't open. In a moment of surprise, he attempted to pry it open, but his efforts proved futile. After a brief struggle, he eventually managed to open the door and make a hasty escape from the scene. 3 robbers entered a store with the intent to steal, successfully taking a considerable amount of merchandise. However, their escape plan hit a snag when they realized the door was locked. Despite their attempts to force it open, even resorting to throwing items at the door, their efforts were in vain. One can only hope that law enforcement will apprehend them for their unlawful actions. A guy attempting to run after shoplifting got caught off guard. A police officer was already on the scene, and with the assistance of a bystander, the cop arrested the shoplifter, putting an end to his act.
Your hands. First of all, get the phone out of his hand. First of all, get the phone out of his hand. Like, let me see your hand. Get the phone out of his hands first. Yo. Get the phone. You better run. Get the phone.
The guy faced charges for resisting arrest and shoplifting. A woman tried to exit a store without paying for a bunch of items. When employees confronted her and requested payment, she chose to call the police, attempting to shift the blame. A concerned citizen suggested she pay for the items, but she insisted they stay out of her business, showcasing her skill in playing the victim card.
Yep. Call the cops. I am. Call the cops. There's always somebody to figure it out. Maybe you thought you paid for it.
Well, I scanned the only two items I have.
Yeah, but if it's not on the receipt, then you didn't. So just go back and pay for it. That's the easiest way to solve it. Or call the cops and try to convince them that you paid for it when you didn't.
I got on the paper. I scanned it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think they're arresting you, ma'am. No, but I don't think they're arresting you, ma'am. They're just telling you to go back and pay for it. They're just telling you to go back and pay for it. But it's not on there. If you didn't pay for something, I'm a concerned citizen.
A guy found himself in an awkward situation when he was caught trying to steal an old man's carriage. When asked about it, he claimed that he mistakenly grabbed the wrong carriage, leaving others pondering who was in the right.
Break down!
You can call the police. I'll put my...
You are under arrest! How dare you! You don't go nowhere. You're under arrest. I'm calling the police. Right down.
I'm not thinking about it.
No, you got a lot of balls.
Away from my
This
father.
man ran after you. He ran after you.
Away from my
You
father.
stole my carriage. You're under arrest.
I grabbed the wrong carriage.
I'm calling the police right now. He stole my food.
In a bold move, a guy with nerves of steel decided to steal expensive items from a pharmacy right in front of employees in broad daylight.
Stealing medication.
Can I get a pharmacy, please? Can I get a pharmacy?
Oh my God, look at him just stealing that.
Move. I'm not doing it, bro. Dial 911, please.
Concerned for their safety, no one attempted to stop him, and the employees promptly called the police. A woman entered the store, casually selecting items and discreetly stuffing some into her bag. Thinking she went unnoticed, she proceeded to the counter to pay for one item. However, the employees were observant and confronted her about the concealed items. Caught off guard, an awkward look crossed her face as she attempted to confront the employees, thinking it would save her.
Hey, y'all got a pack of Russian paint fall pack? Yeah, I got you.
And what about the Starburst in your bag?
What? The Starburst in your bag that we see you put in there? Y'all got everything?
No.
Your Starburst, ma'am. Ain't nothing, I don't got no Starburst in my purse.
Them.
What about them right there? First of all, why is you looking in my purse? Don't do that. First of all, I put that. These ain't don't do that.
However, she soon realized she was caught, and there was nothing she could do but face the consequences of her actions. A woman attempted to steal a drink right in front of an employee and bystanders. Taking advantage of the employee being busy, she picked up the drink and placed it on the floor, intending to leave without paying. A concerned citizen intervened, placing the drink back on the table and informing the employee of the attempted theft. Despite being caught, the woman shamelessly repeated her actions, leaving with the stolen drink. It's astonishing to witness such immoral acts, especially for something as trivial as a drink. A guy attempted to steal a significant amount of items from a store, filling his suitcase. However, just as he was about to make his escape, a store employee caught him in the act. With the assistance of both employees and bystanders, the guy was compelled to empty his suitcase and return all the stolen items.
Now I'm telling all y'all, because y'all doing this dumb. Now fill up the nest basket. Fill up the nest basket. Get up the nest basket. No, go with the nest basket. Go with the nest basket. Nest basket. Nest basket. All right, dog. Ain't no all right, dog. Work that stuff. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, why are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Drop that shit out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Get the out. Get the $50 on the stuff. Get the out. I ain't cleaned up for 2 damn weeks when you do this. Get the out. This is 2 damn weeks. This is 2 days in a row. Get the out.
No, we taking this. You go get the cop.
Are you kidding me?
The extent of the theft became apparent, showing that the thief had taken a considerable number of items. Walmart employees stopped a woman, suspecting her of stealing by not scanning all the items in her cart. However, after confirming that the woman had indeed scanned all the items, she found the accusation disrespectful and demanded an apology.
Ma'am, we have treated you with utmost respect.
You drugged me through Walmart like I
asked you to
stole,
come
and you
with
said
us.
go to the room and give her my ID.
I asked you to come with us up to the
Okay.
service.
Well, I'm just for my protection.
No one is threatening you.
This
No
is
one
the most
doing
embarrassing thing ever when you come to Walmart and come here every day and spend hundreds of dollars. I spend hundreds of dollars in the store a week.
Ma'am, we are trying to do this.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. So finish.
This
Can
on
I-
the bottom has not been scanned, ma'am.
No, they were scanned. I did scan them on the gun.
not.
I did scan them. She just told you. She's showing you. I scanned them, sir. Apology. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I said everything was scanned.
Thank you. I would like an apology. Can I get an apology?
misunderstood
And
so
I'm
much.
getting.
The incident highlights the delicate balance between preventing theft and respecting customers' rights. A woman was caught stealing, and the store owner attempted to lock her inside the store. In her struggle to escape, a man outside offered assistance, asking if she wanted him to make a call to someone.
Hey, I got you on camera though. That's up. Why y'all doing her like that? Let her out. Come out. Come on, you can make it. Oh, now she's stuck. Damn, they got you. Give me your mom number. What's her number? You want me to call somebody? Don't do that to her ankle. Her ankle gonna break. How much she owe? How much she owe? I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for her. Let her out.
He also cautioned her about the dangers of putting her leg between the closing doors, showing a surprising level of concern for someone caught in the act of theft. A robbery took place at a bank where the thieves executed their plans skillfully, avoiding immediate capture. Their success, however, wasn't due to the use of sophisticated techniques during the robbery. The thieves, wearing helmets and dressed in black, made it challenging for the police to identify them from the surveillance footage. After the heist, they fled on basic, inconspicuous bikes, easily blending into traffic and reaching a secure location. Despite their well-executed plan, they were caught on camera by nearby witnesses, and their lack of haste during the robbery raised some concerns. The thieves' only apparent mistake was being a bit too conspicuous during the crime. Nevertheless, they didn't harm anyone, and if they were eventually caught, it likely wasn't due to a blatant error on their part. A woman was caught red-handed shoplifting by a vigilant store employee. The employee attempted to recover the bag containing the stolen items, but the woman resisted. Undeterred, the employee managed to retrieve the stolen items from her bag. In retaliation, the woman confronted the man, but he skillfully prevented her from leaving until the arrival of the police.
These guys are fighting over a... Oh my God. Give her the backpack. Just let it go. One of you's got to let go. It's like a game of it's like Chinese checkers. Someone has to let go. Cops are coming. Oh my God. I just came here to go grocery shopping. Oh! Uh-oh. Wrestle time. Razzle dazzle. What a show. Security. Just let her have it. She's earned it. Now Now they're talking. Wow. The whole world is crazy. Some razzle. Oh, she's going. They're going. Now it's wrestling. Now they're wrestling. Nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd.
Come on, man. That's not helpful.
What's up?
That's not helpful.
I'm not involved in anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's not helpful.
What am I supposed to be helping? I don't work here. It's not my job. They're gonna make out.
I think somebody's fine.
I just want to catch
Did you get him? I'm trying to call it too.
Did she steal
Yeah,
something?
it's still ringing.
Yeah, she got stuff in her back.
Oh. This is the worst loss prevention I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, please.
Dude, you got a knife. You should just go get in there and cut the... No, you can't. Protocol.
It's not something you want to do. Introduce a knife or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know the protocol. Uh-oh. Yeah, just take her. That's all you had to do is take everything out.
Picture this, entering a store with the intent to steal, armed with a weapon, only to accidentally drop the weapon upon entering. To add to the irony, the police were already on the scene, catching the individual red-handed in the act of attempting a theft with a weapon. This woman handled a shoplifter like a champ. Catching the thief off guard, she compelled the woman to return all the stolen items.
If you're gonna pay for all this, I have you on camera. Put it down.
Sure.
Yeah, you're not gonna put it down. Let me see if I can bag for you. Bag.
You are not
Kidding me right now?
You
Open your bag.
I will. Get off of me, please.
Open your bag.
I'm opening it if you'll get off of me, please.
This is all ours. Take it off.
Get off of me, please.
Take it off.
Get off of me, please.
Take it off. You can't just steal like that. Bye. Get out.
Yours.
Go. Get out.
Not all yours.
Those are ours. Are you kidding me?
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
Grab those.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you, man?
I'm doing my job. You're stealing from us.
He's going to grab my
Hey.
other card. You're being
Yeah, okay. I am.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that's the. You're gonna walk out with all this crap. You're just gonna go get another card that you don't
Dude,
have.
I was literally right
That's
out
ours.
front.
Get
I was
out.
just looking.
Bye.
You are such a...
Her swift actions and decisiveness truly showcased her excellence in dealing with the situation. A man entered a restaurant with the intention of stealing. The quick-thinking employees ran out, locking the man inside. Despite the man's attempts to escape, he remained trapped until he found an alternative exit through the back door. In a Target store in Colma, a citizen took matters into his own hands by confronting an alleged thief. The suspect, accused of stealing 40 to 50 pairs of jeans worth $2,000, was confronted by the citizen, who felt compelled to act against the ongoing issue of thefts. The witness, identified as Tiger, expressed frustration with the thefts and decided to intervene. The suspect eventually returned the jeans to the bin and left the store.
If you see something wrong, you better do something. I just flip the box so things spread out so people watching me can see what's going on so they can tell which one is the bad guy, which one's the good guy.
While the police appreciate citizens being vigilant witnesses, they emphasize not physically intervening due to safety concerns.
The police definitely appreciate, citizens, being very good witnesses. We highly recommend not to intervene or get physical with any of these suspects because, again, the safety of the public's paramount.
The police later arrested the suspect, 28-year-old Samuel Alcorta, who has prior charges related to organized retail theft, shoplifting, and drug possession. In a deceptive attempt, a man entered the store, feigning a purchase by grabbing a soda can. Unbeknownst to him, a vigilant employee monitored his actions via surveillance cameras. Realizing the theft, the employee swiftly called a colleague for assistance. Together, they apprehended the man and retrieved the stolen item. Two men found themselves quickly apprehended by the police after wielding weapons and harassing others. The swift response of the police ensured the situation was promptly brought under control. Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and most creepiest one, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our creepiest videos. Caught in the act, a guy was recorded stealing from a store, unaware of the surveillance.
Man, this nigga done stole a 12-pack of Lime-A-Ritas and came right back to the store. You got a twin? Ain't no goddamn yellow hat then. Ain't no yellow hat. Ain't no yellow hat. Black shorts, white t-shirt. You ran by the damn Easy Money when I was standing there.
Easy Money?
You ran by with the 12-pack in your hand.
12, what 12-pack way?
The one I got you on camera still.
Can you show me?
Oh, we gonna see it soon, please. Lime-A-Rita, man. Lime-A-Rita. 12-pack Lime-A-Rita. You ain't still. It wasn't you. When I put it up on the camera, you better hope to God it ain't you. You know what? You know what? I tell you what.
I sit down.
You ain't saying no motherfucker. Stand up, nigga. You were running in when you were standing.
My arm, man.
You be alright. You ain't no arm.
Damn.
I know. Going to jail tonight. That ain't you. That ain't your. That ain't you. Same fucking short. Straight down the. That ain't you. That ain't you.
Let me see.
Is that you?
Let me see.
Is that you? Is that you?
Yeah, that me.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah, it is.
You gonna steal on my watch? Really?
Damn.
Really? You. Okay?
Quickly responding, store employees promptly called the authorities, ensuring swift action against the perpetrator. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.